Open-plan design has become increasingly common in public buildings, such as libraries, government offices, and cultural centers. Supporters of this approach argue that open spaces encourage interaction, flexibility, and efficient use of space. Without rigid walls, areas can be adapted for different purposes over time. However, open-plan design also presents challenges. Noise can travel easily, making it difficult for individuals to concentrate. In libraries, for example, readers may struggle to focus when group activities occur nearby. As a result, some modern libraries now combine open spaces with quieter, enclosed areas. Rather than viewing open-plan design as either good or bad, many architects see it as a tool that must be used carefully. The effectiveness of open layouts depends on how well they match the building's primary function and the needs of its users.
Cities often invest in iconic buildings to shape their public image. Landmark structures, such as distinctive museums or concert halls, can attract tourism and signal cultural ambition. These buildings are frequently designed by well-known architects and feature visually striking forms. However, focusing too heavily on iconic architecture can create problems. Resources may be concentrated on a single building while everyday infrastructure receives less attention. In some cases, impressive landmarks remain underused by local residents. For this reason, many urban designers argue that iconic buildings should be integrated into broader planning goals. When landmark architecture supports daily activities in public life, it can strengthen a city's identity rather than function as an isolated symbol.
Educational buildings increasingly emphasize flexibility in design. Classrooms, lecture halls, and study areas are now often created to support multiple teaching styles, from traditional lectures to collaborative group work. Movable furniture and adjustable layouts allow spaces to change quickly. For example, a large lecture hall may be redesigned to include smaller discussion zones for seminars. While this adaptability offers clear benefits, it can also introduce challenges. Frequent rearrangement may increase maintenance demands and complicate scheduling. Architects therefore stress that flexibility should be planned strategically. When flexibility aligns with long-term educational goals, it enhances learning environments. When applied without clear purpose, however, it can reduce efficiency rather than improve it.